All right, today I'm going to show you 5 themes that I use in VS Code. Let's jump right in. All right, you can see here I've got an HTML, a JavaScript, and a CSS file open. That way you can see how each of these themes interacts with those different coding languages. So you can see right now I've just got the default theme for VS Code up. This is not one I typically use, but I can see why it's so popular. Number one, obviously it comes installed, but secondly, there's really high contrast between all the different things. Except in the CSS, I really don't like how close these are, but that again is just personal preference for me. All right, let's go ahead and open it up, and I'm going to show you the first of these 5. First of all, if you hit Command-Shift-P, you can get access to this picker for anything in VS Code. You just search for color theme, and it should show up there, and there we go. Okay, so here I've got this dark plus. The first one I really like is this Community Material Theme Pale Night. You're going to see that a lot of the themes I choose have a purple hue to it, and that's just my preference. It's a little softer on the eyes. One thing I don't love about this theme is how close the comments are to this color here, but again, I really like the theme as a whole overall. You can see there's real clear distinction here, especially in CSS and also in HTML. There's real clear distinction between different attributes and the actual tags and all of that. So that's the first one, and you can find links to all of these in the description. All right, the second one I really like is this Dracula one. This is definitely more of a purple color, and this is a really popular one. You'll see it a lot throughout, and you can see it's got more oranges and kind of purple colors, so that's another one I really like. All right, another one that I really like, if I could scroll down this way, is Monokai. This is the only one that I paid for, but I really like this Octagon one, this Filter Octagon, this Monokai Pro. You can try this out yourself. While it's got purple in it, it's obviously also got a lot of red, and for whatever reason, the contrast between those two is really helpful for me. You can see how the attributes here, especially in HTML, are all yellow. Again, that makes it really easy, especially when you're templating out things, to see exactly what attributes are on which tags, and all the tags are in red. All right, if I come in here, open it up, I think we've got number 4. Number 4 is this Pale Night Operator, and I really like this one. Again, it's more purpley. It's much more like that community theme I showed you at the very beginning, except that there's more contrast between this color and the comment color. Now, if you don't like the italics, there are actually other versions of that as well. So this italic right here removes that, it adds in just italic here, and it removes kind of the special characters I have here for a more cursive font. So if you prefer italic, I think I said if you don't like it. So if you prefer italic rather than the cursive, you can go ahead and select that if that's your preference. Now, one kind of bonus one I'll mention here is this Nord. It's really light and gentle on the eye, as you can see, but it's super hard to see, so I don't use it in videos, but I do like it personally. All right, the 5th one, the final one I'll show you here, is this Tailwind Darkest theme. This is not a very popular one. It's based off of, I think, their like documentation code as far as the color scheme there. So lots of blues, lots of this kind of pink, and lots of yellow, but it's really easy to see what is what as far as the basic distinctions. However, once you get inside here, like this const is no different than anything else. So also, I don't typically use this one in my videos, but it's one I like to play with. All right, so those are 5+ themes that I enjoy in VS Code. If you have a favorite theme, drop it in the description. All right, finally, I wanted to end with a really quick note. Sometimes I'll have people ask me why I choose the themes I do. Sometimes it's because they really like my themes, and occasionally it's because they really don't like my themes. And the short answer is I just try to choose themes that I like to stare at. All right, so I realize that some of you might hate my themes, some of you might think they're amazing, but these are just the ones I like to look at. And since this YouTube channel is really just a side project I do for fun in my spare time, I kind of figured I should enjoy what I'm looking at. So hopefully it's not distracting or hard for you to see. If that is the case in any of these, let me know, but I've tried to choose ones that for the most part are pretty easy to tell from a distance, even on a phone, which is where I watch most of my YouTube. So I try to make sure it's easy to see. But if you have any questions about that or concerns, let me know. All right, thanks so much. I'll catch you next time. Happy coding.